In today's competitive job market, mastering the STAR method can significantly enhance your interview performance. This video highlights the top 25 STAR method interview questions and provides effective answers to help you stand out. You'll gain insights into structuring your responses using the STAR technique, which focuses on situation, task, action, and result. Join us as we explore practical examples that will prepare you for your next interview opportunity. 1. Tell me about a time when you had to meet a tight deadline. In a previous role, I was tasked with completing a project within a week due to an unexpected resignation. The timeline was tight, but I organized a meeting with the team to delegate responsibilities based on each member's strengths. We established daily check-ins to track progress and address any challenges. By prioritizing tasks and maintaining open communication, we completed the project on time. The experience taught me the importance of collaboration and adaptability when facing pressing deadlines. 2. Describe a situation where you had to resolve a conflict with a coworker. In a previous role, I encountered a conflict with a coworker regarding project responsibilities. Tensions arose when we both believed we were responsible for a critical task. To resolve this, I initiated a calm discussion, allowing us to express our perspectives. We identified overlapping duties and agreed on distinct responsibilities. By fostering open communication, we not only resolved the conflict but also enhanced our collaboration. This experience taught me the value of addressing issues directly and constructively, ultimately leading to a more cohesive team dynamic. 3. Give an example of a goal you set for yourself and how you achieved it. One goal I set for myself was to improve my public speaking skills. I realized that being more confident in presentations would enhance my career prospects. I enrolled in a local Toastmasters club, where I practiced speaking in front of an audience regularly. I also sought feedback from peers and incorporated their suggestions. Over 6 months, I took on progressively challenging speaking roles, which boosted my confidence. Eventually, I delivered a presentation at a company meeting, receiving positive feedback from colleagues and management, which validated my efforts. 4. Tell me about a time you made a mistake at work and how you handled it. I once miscalculated the budget for a project, which led to overspending. When I realized my mistake, I immediately informed my supervisor and took responsibility. I proposed a plan to cut costs in other areas and worked extra hours to help mitigate the impact. I also scheduled a meeting with the team to discuss the error openly and to brainstorm solutions together. This experience taught me the importance of double-checking my work and being proactive in communication. It ultimately strengthened my relationships with my colleagues. 5. Describe a situation where you had to adapt to a significant change at work. During a major restructuring at my company, I was assigned to a new team with different objectives and workflows. Initially, it was challenging to adjust, especially since I had established routines in my previous role. I took the initiative to attend additional training sessions and sought feedback from my new colleagues. By embracing a growth mindset, I quickly learned the new processes and collaborated closely with my team to ensure we met our targets. This experience taught me the importance of flexibility and open communication during transitional periods, ultimately enhancing my adaptability in future situations. 6. Tell me about a time you went above and beyond for a customer or client. When I worked at a retail store, a customer came in looking for a specific item that was out of stock. Instead of just apologizing, I offered to help her find it online and arranged for it to be shipped directly to her home. I also took the time to suggest similar products that she might like, ensuring she felt valued. After her purchase, I followed up with a personal email to thank her and see how she liked the items. This not only made her day but also resulted in positive feedback to my manager, showcasing our commitment to customer satisfaction. 7. Give an example of a time you had to make a difficult decision. When I was leading a project that was behind schedule, I had to decide whether to extend the deadline or allocate more resources. After evaluating the situation, I chose to bring in additional team members to meet the original timeline. This decision was difficult because it meant reallocating budget funds and adjusting team roles. The outcome was positive. We not only met the deadline but also delivered a high-quality product. This experience taught me the importance of making tough choices that align with project goals while considering team dynamics. 8. Describe a situation where you had to work effectively under pressure. During a critical project launch, my team faced unexpected technical issues just days before the deadline. The pressure was intense, as the client was relying on us for a successful rollout. I organized a series of focused brainstorming sessions, encouraging open communication. We broke down tasks, prioritized urgent issues, and assigned specific roles based on each member's strengths. By maintaining a positive atmosphere and adapting our strategies in real time, we not only resolved the issues but also delivered the project on time, exceeding the client's expectations. 9. Tell me about a time you had to deal with a difficult team member. In a previous project, I worked with a team member who often resisted feedback and was uncooperative. This impacted our progress and team morale. I decided to address the situation directly by scheduling a one-on-one meeting. During our discussion, I listened to their concerns and provided constructive feedback while emphasizing the importance of collaboration. By acknowledging their perspective and finding common ground, we were able to establish a more positive working relationship. This not only improved our communication but also enhanced our team's productivity and overall performance. 10. Give an example of how you've used data to solve a problem or make a decision. In my previous role, we faced declining customer satisfaction scores. I gathered data from surveys and analyzed trends over several months. By segmenting the feedback, I identified specific areas needing improvement, such as response time and product knowledge. Presenting this data to the management team led to the implementation of a new training program focused on customer service skills and streamlined processes. As a result, customer satisfaction scores improved by 20% within 3 months, demonstrating the power of data-driven decision-making. 11. Describe a time when you had to persuade someone to see things your way. In a previous project, I was tasked with implementing a new software tool that some team members were resistant to adopt due to concerns about its complexity. To persuade them, I organized a demonstration highlighting the tool's benefits, focusing on how it would streamline our workflow and save time. I invited team members to share their feedback during the session, addressing their concerns directly. By the end of the demonstration, several colleagues expressed interest and support, leading to a successful implementation of the software within our team. 12. Tell me about a situation where you had to learn a new skill quickly. In my previous role, I was tasked with managing a project that required knowledge of a specific software I had never used before. With a tight timeline, I dedicated the first few days to online tutorials and practice exercises. I also reached out to team members who were familiar with the software for tips and insights. By immersing myself in the learning process and actively seeking help, I was able to grasp the basics quickly. This allowed me to successfully manage the project and deliver results on time, impressing both my team and supervisors. 13. Give an example of a time you showed leadership skills. During a crucial project at work, our team faced a tight deadline with several challenges. I stepped up to lead the team by organizing daily check-ins and delegating tasks based on each member's strengths. I encouraged open communication, allowing team members to voice concerns and share ideas. By fostering a collaborative environment, we tackled issues efficiently. As a result, we completed the project ahead of schedule and received positive feedback from management for our teamwork and dedication. This experience reinforced my belief in the power of supportive leadership. 14. Describe a situation where you had to prioritize multiple tasks. In a previous role as a project coordinator, I was tasked with managing several projects simultaneously, all with tight deadlines. To prioritize effectively, I created a detailed list of tasks, categorizing them by urgency and importance. I held daily check-ins with my team to assess progress and reallocate resources as needed. One particular week, I had to shift focus from a marketing campaign to address a critical client issue that arose unexpectedly. By communicating openly with my team and adjusting our priorities, we delivered on both fronts successfully. This experience reinforced my ability to navigate competing demands efficiently. 15. Tell me about a time you received criticism and how you responded. Receiving criticism can be challenging, but I view it as an opportunity for growth. Once, during a project, my manager pointed out that my presentation lacked clarity in certain areas. Instead of becoming defensive, I listened carefully to her feedback. I took notes and asked for specific examples to better understand her perspective. Afterward, I revised my presentation, incorporating her suggestions. The result was a more impactful delivery, which not only improved my skills but also strengthened my relationship with my manager. Embracing feedback ultimately led to better performance. 16. Give an example of how you've contributed to improving a process or procedure. One significant improvement I implemented was in our project management workflow. I noticed that our team was spending too much time on status updates during meetings, which hindered productivity. I proposed a shift to a digital project management tool that allowed real-time updates and transparency. After training the team on its use, we reduced our meeting time by 50% and improved our project tracking efficiency. This change not only streamlined our processes but also fostered better accountability among team members. The positive feedback from colleagues encouraged further enhancements in our approach. 17. Describe a situation where you had to motivate a team or coworker. In one project, our team faced low morale due to tight deadlines and challenging tasks. I organized a brainstorming session to encourage everyone to share their ideas and concerns. By actively listening and addressing their input, I fostered a sense of ownership. I also highlighted individual contributions, recognizing efforts publicly to boost confidence. We set small, achievable milestones, celebrating each success, which reinvigorated the team's spirit. As a result, we not only met our deadline but also strengthened our collaboration and commitment to future projects. 18. Tell me about a time you had to work with limited resources or budget. In my previous role, our team was tasked with launching a marketing campaign with a significantly reduced budget. To maximize our impact, we focused on leveraging social media and community partnerships. By creating engaging content and utilizing free tools for analytics, we were able to track our audience's response effectively. Collaborating with local businesses for cross-promotions helped us expand our reach without incurring additional costs. This approach not only allowed us to stay within budget but also resulted in a successful campaign that exceeded our initial engagement goals. 19. Give an example of how you've dealt with failure or setback in your career. I once worked on a project that I was confident would succeed. However, despite my efforts, the project failed to meet the client's expectations. Instead of dwelling on the setback, I organized a meeting with my team to analyze what went wrong. We identified key areas for improvement and developed a new strategy. I took responsibility for my role in the failure and communicated transparently with the client about the changes we would implement. This experience taught me resilience and the importance of learning from mistakes. The next project was a success, showcasing our growth. 20. Describe a situation where you had to think creatively to solve a problem. In my previous role, we faced a significant drop in customer engagement on our platform. Traditional marketing strategies weren't yielding results, so I organized a brainstorming session with the team. We decided to host a virtual event featuring user-generated content and live Q&A with our top users. I designed the format and promoted it across social media, encouraging participation. The event not only increased engagement but also fostered a sense of community among users. This creative approach revitalized interest and improved user retention significantly. 21. Tell me about a time you had to handle a dissatisfied customer or client. When I worked at a retail store, a customer approached me visibly upset about a defective product they had purchased. I listened attentively, empathizing with their frustration. After understanding their concerns, I apologized sincerely and offered a replacement or a full refund. The customer appreciated my willingness to resolve the issue promptly. They chose the replacement, and I ensured it was in perfect condition before handing it over. By addressing their concerns respectfully, I turned a negative experience into a positive one, and the customer left satisfied. 22. Give an example of how you've collaborated with others to achieve a common goal. In my previous role, our team was tasked with launching a new product within a tight timeframe. We organized a series of brainstorming sessions to gather ideas and delegate tasks based on individual strengths. I took the initiative to create a shared project timeline that helped everyone stay on track. Regular check-ins ensured we addressed any challenges promptly. By fostering open communication, we were able to share insights and adjust our strategies as needed. Ultimately, our collaboration led to a successful launch, exceeding our sales targets in the first quarter. 23. Describe a situation where you had to work independently with minimal supervision. During my tenure at a digital marketing agency, I was assigned a project to develop a comprehensive social media strategy for a new client. With tight deadlines and minimal oversight from my manager, I conducted thorough market research and competitor analysis. I organized my tasks, creating a detailed timeline and set measurable goals. Regularly updating my manager via email ensured alignment with expectations. Eventually, the client praised my initiative, and our strategy led to a 30% increase in their social media engagement within 3 months. This experience reinforced my ability to thrive independently while delivering impactful results. 24. Tell me about a time you had to give a presentation or speak in public. During a project at my previous job, I was tasked with presenting our findings to a group of stakeholders. To prepare, I organized my content clearly and practiced extensively to ensure confidence. On the day of the presentation, I engaged the audience with interactive elements, encouraging questions. Despite initial nerves, I remained composed and delivered the information effectively. The positive feedback I received made me realize that preparation and practice can significantly enhance public speaking skills, turning apprehension into an opportunity for professional growth. 25. Give an example of how you've used your strengths to overcome a challenge at work. I once faced a challenge when a major project had a tight deadline due to unexpected changes. My strength in organization allowed me to break down the project into manageable tasks. I prioritized each task based on urgency and impact, creating a clear timeline for myself and the team. Additionally, my communication skills helped keep everyone informed and aligned, reducing confusion. By fostering collaboration and encouraging input from team members, we managed to complete the project on time, exceeding client expectations. In this video, we explored the top 25 STAR method interview questions and provided insightful answers to help you stand out in your job interviews. Mastering the STAR technique can significantly enhance your ability to communicate your experiences effectively, showcasing your skills and qualifications. Remember, preparation is key to confidence during interviews. If you found this information helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more career tips and guidance. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. Good luck with your interviews.